Hello, truckers and adventurers. Welcome back to SnowRunner. We are in the snow, but it is time to move on elsewhere. Where will we be going? Well, that's a good question. Let me go ahead and turn off this engine here. Turn that off. We don't need that engine there. We're going to be headed off to... let's see, where are we going? That's a good question. We're going to be going to... I think we're going to go over to the Dawn is where we're going. Factory grounds. Yes, let's go ahead and go there. And just get ourselves into the garage. Hello, John. Hello, Miles. A good Tuesday to you. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see here. What do we got here? Truck storage. Of course, we got to scout the area. What do I got in storage here? I think I was looking at this last night. Oh, yes, I got this truck right here. Do you guys have game? Oh, you guys got game audio. How come I don't hear the game audio right now? That is interesting. I see you guys can hear it, but I can't hear a darn thing. Of course, right now you're not hearing nothing, so I'm checking on my other screen what's going on. Let's see here. Navstar, we don't need that. Let's go ahead and leave garage. All right. There we go. Now we're all set. Why am I not getting no game audio? There we go. Had my headset muted. That's never good. All right, now we're all set to go. So, a new area for me. I have not been here before. We're still in the Russian Federation of all things, but there's no snow. And let's see, where am I going here? Well, there is a watchtower right there, so we'll mark that. And see if we can head there. I have no idea. Never been to this map before, as you can see. Nope, that's the wrong button. That's my park and brake for ATS. This is SnowRunner. So we got ourselves the Marshal here. So let's go ahead and just wander on out and see what we can get ourselves into. Does feel kind of weird that there's no snow on the ground. Ooh, we got ourselves a trailer right away. Trailer discovered. Alright, map complete. We discovered a trailer. I guess I'll go this way. So all my vehicles are still on the Russian Peninsula on the snowy map. These are just vehicles I had inside the retained garage. Oh, looks like we got a bridge that we could build. Let me come over here and, of course, accept jobs. Show task. Our village may have seen better days, but we still need this bridge. Well, of course, I might need it too. There's a scrapyard not far from here. There you'll find an old trailer with the tools we need for repairs. Could you tow it to my house? I'll accept it. Don't think I want to cross this river anywhere. Might be a spot up there I can cross the river. Not really seeing nothing down this way. Maybe I'll head back up that way and try to cross up there. Hopefully we can get a lot done today on this map. I'm going to try to do it without taking any vehicles from the other map that I'm currently on as well. Hello, White Hammer. Welcome. Looks like I can cross down through here. Hopefully we can also find maybe a vehicle that I can repair and bring back, and maybe I'll get to keep one. Man, I kind of forgot what it's like to drive a short wheelbase. This thing is kind of all over the place to begin with. Ooh, a little bumpy there. I used to use this vehicle to scout all the time until I got myself the Tuz. Alright, so we got a place across the river. One thing I don't know is the winch on here. I don't know if it's an autonomous winch or what. If it's autonomous, if I roll over, I should be able to upright myself without having the engine to be running. Looks like we are late in the evening. I probably should have fast forward time, but it's real easy to fast forward time in this game. I'm just all over the place. There's the watchtower. Why did my engine stall going downhill? Oh, you're just asking for trouble doing this kind of a route, aren't you? Just take it easy. Bouncing everywhere. And looks like with these big tires, I could easily just quickly bounce around. Do I have any tips for streaming on YouTube? Just same as like making, if you're making videos and such, just kind of have like a routine schedule. That way people they'll know when to expect you to be on or stream. If you just do it randomly all the time, then people are not gonna know when you're gonna be on. So it's good to keep a good schedule. I'm gonna get myself in trouble with this vehicle. I can see it. I can see it happening. I don't even know how I got to where I am currently. To be honest with you, why am I here? That tree just saved me. And now I'm stuck on the roof rack. You know what? Yeah, keep spinning me around a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's at least get to the first watchtower and hopefully we can find some decent stuff. Launch observations, because I have never seen this map before. Think I just saw the bridge. Maybe I should look at the map. Well, I'm not going to be able to see much of the map. Well, now I can because I got the watchtower. But before we just saw the garage because it's all blacked out. So at least now I can see something. Old gas station. I'm guessing got to bring something there. Yeah, so the watchtower unlocked all this. All I could have saw was this. Everything else is, well, it's dark. Absolutely dark. Let's see, anything. So make a bridge. This might be making a bridge. Wait, is that the only watchtower on this map? That's the only watchtower on the map. Well, all right. So much for going around. Well, I thought the first half hour or so would be like, let's get to this watchtower, let's get to that watchtower. But no. We are here. I guess I'll come on down to here and we'll do the wooden bridge. Well, not do the wooden bridge. We'll at least accept the job. There's the trailer. I'm guessing this trailer's got to go to the old gas station. Well, we can get that done pretty darn quick. And actually, the trailer's there. Never mind. Trailer is here. Hello, Dactyl. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. All right, let's at least go. You know what? I was on the map. Let's go to 6 o'clock in the morning because it's almost nighttime. Ooh, 6 o'clock in the morning here is not that bad. So wow, just one watchtower on this map. There is another map in this region, so we'll have to find a gateway at some point. Boy, this thing is... I can feel it wants to tip over. It seems awfully top-heavy. Probably because they got a lot of supplies on the roof. Doesn't help. Do you want to throw on diff lock? Not when you're an automatic, you're not going to. Show task. If you're interested in earning some quick cash and getting on the locals' good side, there's a suggestion to put together a bridge over here. We've even negotiated a decent reward for it with administration. You in? I mean, of course I'm in. But I'm not going to start tracking it. Let me turn on the parking brake. Turn off the engine. I don't think the radar trailer can hitch up to the Marshall. At least I don't think it can. Let me go back to the garage. What do we got for trucks here in storage? Well, we got the Pacific. Does not have all-wheel drive. We got this beast, which probably would be a good truck to use. And I got this truck here, which is a highway truck, I do believe. Always on, diff lock, no. Do I want to start with the Pacific? This truck did pretty well for me on, as long as it's not snow. Let's deploy this one. And let me go to customization. Apparently, I don't have many choice on tires here. What winch do I have on here? I got the extended heavy. I think that's good enough. No, I think we're good. What kind of gearbox do I have on here? I got the advanced special. The engine. Ooh, I don't have the best engine on here, but explore Alaska to find this item. Okay, well, we're not in Alaska. Well, let's go ahead and leave the garage. Oh, I got it set up for logging. Yeah, we'll just go. We'll just head on out. Well, maybe let me go back in the garage. Actually, maybe I should put something else back here because let's face it, logam's not going to help me out too much to begin with. Let's see. What should I put on there? Frame add-ons. Oh, I don't have many choices on this. Just saddle high on log carrier. Well, I'll put that on there because that's more likely it might be something I'm going to use. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab rural bridge, tool trailer, start tracking. So at most I can wench that back on over. So pretty much it's the same route I just took. It's going to be a big truck for this map. Well, bigger the better. Wonder what that trailer is going to be used for. Oh wow, already took some engine damage. That's great. And some more engine damage. This thing's already getting the crap beat out of it. I'm only 5 feet out of the garage. Alright, can't really get around that ditch now, can you? Hello, Branding. Welcome. And yeah, I know I saw the trailer a couple... Well, I didn't see the trailer, but I know of the trailer. Saw it a couple days ago posted on the Giants Discord channel. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. So I'll probably have to wench this trailer all the way to the bridge. Don't know if this is the way down or not. Alright, I'm down here. What kind of a trailer do we have here? Looks like it'll be quicker if I go around the other way. I think I actually used this truck in Alaska. It's probably the last time I've used it. Alright, so it's going to be on the other side. I'm not sure if it's going to hitch up to this truck or not. No. That hole's bigger than what you think it is. Ah, you know you're going to get high centered on this, right? Okay, maybe it won't. Round and round we go. Just trying to look around, see what is the best way in here, because I did not take the best approach. Alright, so any chance this will hitch up to that? Probably not. Or it will attach to that. That's great. That is wonderful. Oh, nope, forward's good. Boy, I barely touched the front grille on anything, and it takes engine damage. So at least by the trailer hitching up to the truck, if I need the winch, I could use that if needed. Not much to attach to here, though, is there? Let gravity do its thing. Should be a hidden truck for you in the junkyard, but you have to recover it. As you would most vehicles, right? Let me have a look at the map here. Should be a road here. I say a road there. But looks like it might be another bridge I gotta build. Talk about heading into the unknown. Just wondering, can I fuel up here right to begin with, or do I need to get this up and going? Show task. Since we started working on the factory, might as well fix up the nearby fuel station. Alright, yeah, we'll just accept that. So, it's not like I really need fuel. I can just get right back on to the garage and fuel up if I need to. You remember the rocks being around the truck, and the truck shows on the map. Last night when I was actually looking at regions, I saw where I got some jobs, I guess, in Wisconsin. Either they added more jobs, or I don't know, but I got some jobs left there Somehow I just either missed or I'm not too sure. But I got jobs left in Wisconsin still to do. I thought I was caught up on that region. You had every DLC for this game, and every time I had to reset my truck from flipping my truck over, I still got it on PC. The game didn't like me. As my saying goes, it's a game you love to hate and hate to love. But every time you get a job done, it's one heck of an accomplishment. And I'll admit, this is probably not the best truck to be using on this map, but I didn't want to recall all my trucks on the other map that I'm currently on. But I definitely wanted to get away from the snow a little bit. And oddly enough, I don't really have that much money just to go out and buy any vehicles. I remember seeing a long time ago, I used to watch, I think his channel's called A Tribe Called Cars or something like that. I used to watch him give hints and tips to SnowRunner. And giving tips like doing a certain contest. I think the contest took about 5 minutes in time and it earned you some decent money. And if you did that about 30 or 40 times, you could get yourself a decent amount of money in the bank account to buy a good number of trucks. I'm just not into the contest stuff. I thought I would be, but I did like 1 or 2 contests when the game came out, and I just can't get into the contest. Oh, there's a job over there as well. But is this stage 1 of 2 or something like that? Oh, that builds that bridge. Okay. The one in the junkyard is a big, heavy, decent truck. Where was that other job? Just right behind me somewhere. What is this one? I'm working on patching up a few houses here, but I'm about to run out of planks. Sir, you see some decent logs in the forest. Could you get them to the sawmill and get them cut? Oddly enough, I had the logging thing on here. I mean, I would have needed a trailer. That's the thing, though. I'm going to have to find... That's for the wooden bridge, wooden planks. Okay. That's for here. A trailer station would be something I would need to find. We're not far from the garage, so I'm just going to go back to the garage and we'll pop this on in. Just to get it refueled and repaired. But I think we'll bring out the... Is it called the Navistar? Which, a truck I have not used in ages. Or maybe... Oh yeah, by the way, I want to see suspension. Oh, there's only one suspension for this, apparently. Alright. Yeah, leave the garage. I don't see a trailer store actually here. Alright, let me go back into the garage. I said into the garage. Storage. I do got this. Maybe I should use... I might as well just deploy it anyways. What is this set up for? All-wheel drive. Oh, I can't change. This is just going to be a flatbed. I could put the much better engine in there. How much money do I got? Actually, I got 87,000. We'll purchase that. We'll put that in there. And what we'll do is we will sell that one, get some money back on it. Gearbox. Boy, I haven't upgraded this thing at all. Or I found upgrades since I really last used it. Purchase. And then the balanced one we will sell. Suspension. Ooh, I have not found the raised suspension. That's also in Alaska. Man, I better go back to Alaska and start looking for some of this stuff. I want the extended heavy on there. And, yep, we will sell that. Diff lock, always engageable. Spare wheels, snorkel. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's leave the garage with this thing. Alright, so this is good for, like, grabbing materials at production buildings. Alright, let me just park this over to the side. Alright, and then in storage, that leaves the Navistar and, well, a telehandler, which I'm not really sure what I would use that for. Let's deploy this, because I really do not remember too much about this truck. Engine, yeah, gearbox, yeah, suspension, raised, tires. I do got chain tires on there, but don't need... It must have been in snow, so let's go... I don't know, we'll just go with those. Oh wait, that just says mud, good. Average. Poor. I should just leave the chains on, honestly, because it just says mud good, and this says mud good. I'm not gonna, I don't think I'm gonna run into ice here. I wish it would just give you more of a rating other than good. You're saying OHD 2, no chains. Alright, if you say so, I'll take them. Let me go ahead and sell these back. Winch I got on here. I got the high-powered medium. I think the extended... I think I'm going to go with the extended. I don't think I need high power. Snorkel's good. Frame add-on. Low saddle. That's the one that's on there. Alright, let's go ahead and leave the garage. And yeah, we'll try to find our way over here. It looks like there's a production building here, right past the gas station. Been a very long time since I used this truck. That's right, the bridge is fixed. Why not take the bridge, man? Then maybe after we get this one done, I'll hop back into the Marshall and we'll start looking around the map a little bit more, see what else we can find. But we might find something interesting going up this way. You went all chains on yours? Yeah, it does kind of seem, if you just go by it when it says excellent, good, whatever, seems like chains or no chains, mud is just always good. You never find nothing that says excellent. I wish I had a better rating. They should have a rating like 0 to 100 on it. So like if it says mud and you can, instead of just saying good, like the 1s, 2s, and 3s tires I was just looking at, 1s could say like 71 rating in mud, 2s could be like 79, and maybe the 3s are a different rating. Is this the way you wanted to go? No, it's not the way you wanted to go, but it's the way you went, I think. Why are you driving through here? I don't know. You saw the fuel and you just went on through. Ooh, that water is deep. No, I want, well, one of those trees. Nope, not that tree. Not that either. Alright, the heck with you. But I want to attach to that tree. Alright, so what do we got here? Is it a maze to get through here? Maybe. Should be able to knock that down, right? Yep, okay. Nope, you don't want to go there. All right, look at the map. What have we opened up here? I mean, it looks like I should have came in there to get to that trailer. Or maybe not. That looks like it's blocked off. But I think if I just cut down and around here and go around, maybe. Yeah, I'm not getting through there. I got a funny feeling they want me to go through that somehow. Am I going to get stuck on these little pylons? Somehow those don't pop your tires, so I'm all good. Can we knock down these walls to the left? No, I didn't think so. Nice truck, but the exhaust seems to always be in my view range. What the heck is this? I mean, is that like deep water? Maybe not go through that. Might get deeper and deeper. Oh, this is one of those contest areas. Yeah, that's where you can earn some cash. Well, you can earn cash everywhere. Don't tell me that's a high saddle. That looks like a high saddle trailer. That's going to be a high saddle. Why high saddle? Why? Alright, so this setup is not going to work. Well, I haven't really checked it, but... Oh, wait, attached trailer. Oh, okay, yeah. It does say high saddle. Alright. Where is the jam at? Jam is always good with peanut butter. Okay, so what is this for over here? Ran into a problem here. A truck carrying the tools we need went off the track on one of the nearby crossings. Now it's stuck. And if something isn't done quick, we'll lose both the truck and its cargo. Will you help? I'll accept it. I'm going to start tracking that because I want to see where it is. Well, it wants me to bring it here, but where is it at here? Oh, way down here. Alright, we'll turn that off. Let's go grab, since it's over here, I think we're going to grab the twin steer. And also let's advance to morning again. And let's see. I don't know if that bridge is there. Well, we'll go see if that bridge is there. This truck is probably just way too long for using here. But we'll go exploring at the same time. Yeah, leave the garage and already do some damage to the engine. That's great. I think I know why this truck was in storage and not upgraded too much, because I think it's a truck I would not use that often. Okay, so this bridge is built. Oh, need lower gear. Ah, not all-wheel drive on this one. Why is it always... Why is it never wanting to attach to... I mean, that's not going to hold me at all. Not at all. Oh, so I thought the front axle... It's not all-wheel drive. Well, yep. I think, John, you're right. We're going to have to, I think, grab some other vehicles from the other map. So, just trying to think quickly what is on the other map. Let me turn off this engine here. I mean, I got trucks not just on that map. I got on other maps as well. Canola Peninsula. Let's see. What trucks are where? What truck is this one? I mean, the Tega. Which one is this one? I mean, this is a good truck. I mean, most of these trucks are good. That's why they're here. Let's go ahead and recover it. And then retain it. And then... What's there? Oh, the A&K. Nice truck, but... the Veron... Well, I got one Tega there, so that should be fine. What's this? The Ford. Well, I got a scout vehicle. This is... which Veron... Okay, that's that one. And I got a lot of them on this map. Pacific. Oh, the Dan is a good truck. Not the Caterpillar. Oh, the Bandit. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Bandit. White Western Star. The Tuz. Where's my Paystar? I think this is the truck I'm looking for. Yeah, I think this is the truck we're looking for. Let's go ahead and recover. Oh, I got a detached trailer first. Detached trailer. Recover, yes. Retain. Alright, now let's go back to the Don. And into the garage. Let's grab... I think we'll grab this one first. Deploy. And let me just double check what we got here. That's looking good. Got the raised suspension. What tires do I got on here? Oh, these tires are excellent in the mud. I think I'll go with those. Purchase. What do I got on here? Extended medium. Yes. And frame add-on. Currently, I am rocking that. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, leave garage. Now we got some trucks that I know that can get the jobs done. I mean, the other ones can. It'll just take a lot more to get them done. Gotta be careful driving fast in these types of roads, as we know. Because out of nowhere, you'll just get suspension and tire damage. Oh yeah, and you kind of left that there, didn't you? All because I'm going around the other truck, which I should just recall and put back into the garage. No, can I? There we go. Think I can just push these barriers over. Is this the same job I'm already doing, or is this a different one? The Topple Giant. Yeah, it's the one that we're already on. Again, where am I bringing this to? Ah, yes, over to there. Alright, so probably just drag it across up here, although I haven't taken this road yet. Might be a blockade or something. It just says deliver the truck. It doesn't say anything about the trailer. A little nervous about this fast running water. No, you're pushing me down the river. Hurry up and attach to that before it gets out of range. Meanwhile, that truck just flipped on its side. Oh, wow, that truck is, okay, I think the water is what's pushing me down too much. Anything else I can attach to? I can attach to that. Alright, so maybe, maybe going this way was not the greatest of plans. This water is just a little bit too fast. Can I... Haha! I'm out of range. Not by much, though. Where is it going to be to where the river starts pulling me down? Right there, kind of. Well, I'm guessing it was in range at one point. Oh, there we go. But I got a funny feeling I'm not going to be able to pull this out with this. Yeah, that is just pulling me in. So maybe going out the other way might help. Instead of trying to fight the river. Hello, Anita, and welcome. Alright, wait, you want to attach that, please? That's the trailer. There we go, you attach to that. Let's see, let me put it in low, low. Alright, we're actually moving it. Come on. Get to the other side. No, it's going to flip me over. No! I think I knew that was going to happen. But wait, it's going to upright me? Come on, engine. Keep on running. Need to upright myself here, though. Oh, that will get to that? Lovely. I mean, not the greatest spot to try to go up a hill here, but at least I'm out of the high-speed water. Hello, Rob, and welcome. SnowRunner is your newest favorite game? Give it a while. Well, I almost got the truck out of the river. I want to detach it, but I think the river's going to take it down the road a bit. Can't tell if I'm pulling it up or is it... I know it's pulling me back. No, attached to... Man, quick winch sometimes I wish it would just attach in the direction you're looking. This is a big truck. I'm kind of hoping it's one we can keep once we get it delivered, but I think that might be a long shot. Man, I got to get myself out of this ditch. Don't tell me it's too far. It is too far. No, I think that truck is getting stuck. Oh, no. Probably not the best way to get it out of here, but progress. And once I get it out of the river, I'll probably turn on the engine. I got to upright it first, too. And that'll help us out. Maybe. I don't think that truck is going to go anywhere now. I think it's not going to go up the river. So let's see if I can get it on its wheels. Alright, that's progress. can't activate the engine because I'm in a... I'm in the task, but if I press and hold the button, I think it'll activate the engine. Do want it a little bit closer. So let's go ahead and back up a little bit more. Hopefully that's got enough fuel in it behind us to get us somewhat a decent way. I think I'm going to steal fuel from the twin steer when I get up there. Steal the fuel from it, and then I'm going to also bring the twin steer back to the garage. Refuel. Twin steer, yes, to the Tega, perfect. Now let's change trucks. And I'm going to recover this. I'm going to retain it. I'm not sure I want to use that truck again. Not too sure if I want to. And let's get back to this truck here. Need to hitch back up to... Engine's got to be on to use the winch. That's always helpful. Hello, Panther Killer. Welcome. Alright, just don't fall off the bridge, Azov 42-20. So before I go through this intersection, I want to look at the map real quick. So we're going across here, I guess. Oh yeah, same way as I went before. Just trying to see if there's an easier way in here, which I'll probably figure out in the long run. Actually, you know what? Because I'm going there anyways. And let me turn off the engine and the truck I'm towing. But detach from that. I'm just going to park this truck. Right there, because it's almost stuck, because that's what I do. We're going to actually grab the... Nope. In the garage. Storage. Deploy this. Customize. You should be able to have a high saddle. Yeah, we'll leave the crane. I think I could have the crane on it, right? Alright, let me also advance it till the morning hours as well. I want to buy SnowRunner in Epic Games. Could you please suggest which year pass I need to buy previously? I played year 1 pass. I've only got the 2 first years myself, so... You know, I can't really probably suggest which ones to buy, but I mean, I guess it all depends on your money situation and what, I mean, I haven't looked in a long time to see what kind of deals they got going on. But I assume, like, the year 2 pass is going to be probably not that expensive, because it hasn't been, I mean, it's been a while since that's been out. Yeah, so I got this truck with a high saddle because I need to grab that other trailer with a high saddle at that place to go ahead and fix the other bridge. So might as well bring this along. You know, I want to turn that engine on that truck, because that way it'll help me save some fuel myself. And I feel like maybe I should get the fuel station up and going, because I seem to be going past there quite a bit. I didn't check to see what tires I had on this truck. I got the funny feeling they're going to want that trailer that was attached to this truck as well. I might be mistaken. Alright, detach from that. I'll get myself through this mud and muck. Really? Between that truck's tires on and mine on, I can't get through that? Let me guess, I'm probably out of range now. Yep. Alright, let's go low, low. That's just pulling me back in, man. Alright, let me try. Let me get on some solid ground here. And hopefully I can still reach that truck. Oh, come on, man. Ooh, I can reach it. I mean, I don't expect that truck to get up where I'm going. I'm just trying to get it more across the mud hole that I'm in. All right, let me back up to it so the winch is not as long. All right. Now I just need to get it over there. Which way did I go? Did I actually go through there? Yeah, I think I did. Hopefully that truck follows straight through, which it kind of is. Hello, Crystal, and welcome. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Ooh, that did... I mean, that did a lot of damage. Wow. It did enough. So the Navstar went right over that and did nothing. This truck, which seems like it's taller, higher suspension, and I took a lot of damage. Well, I would love to be able to keep this truck to add it to the fleet, but I got a funny feeling it's not going to be one I'm going to be able to keep. And nope, it up and disappeared like a fart in the wind. Alright, but now that I'm here, I got my high saddle. So now I can go deliver these. Don't need to be that close, but it's all good. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting through that. I mean, I might be able to fish my way through there. I don't know if I can drive over that to get out. I'm wondering if this is going to be like a company job where I can clean this up and it'll be easier to get through. But yeah, now we just need to deliver right on down the road. So I need to go through this mess, back out here, and then shoot out that way. Alright, this ought to be interesting. Alright, let's go a little bit slower over this stuff and maybe it won't hurt so much. Or you're... well, it's the trailer that's getting... The trailer got you in trouble. Yeah, we got nothing to winch to either. Let me turn off the engine, and what I'm going to do is we're going to grab this truck. And we're going to help ourselves out by moving that trailer. Going to kick the rear end around a little bit. At least I hope to. Why, not much room to maneuver around here at all. Oh, you're not just going to slide, are you? No, you want to tip that over, don't you? How about if I park this here then? And then we'll winch when inside the other truck. Come on. Don't be a solid barrier. Okay. I was like, don't be... If that's a solid barrier, I might cry a bit. Should be looking around the map as I drive around, because there might be upgrades somewhere. And upgrades are usually displayed by having like a rusty car in a certain area. Probably should be not an automatic. Alright, what can I attach to that's a little bit further than that? That's why I love having the extended winches on my truck. Just be able to reach farther. Why do we need such a big trailer for these wood beams? As John mentioned a little while ago, I should have went back to the map and got trucks, and I'm glad we did, because I don't think the trucks I had in this map would be able to do what we're doing. No, I want to attack. No, come on. Yeah. That tree, please. Yeah, the trailer was high centered on the dirt. Hello, Marshall. Fancy meeting you here. Cargo management. Well, it says I'm in range, so... $640 experience, $72.50 in cash. I do like the cash. So there's a pier here. So let's take the marsh. We'll go look at the pier. Wait, is this the edge of the map here? And then probably drive up and we'll have a look at this production here. Deliver old gas station. I assume that's for this over here, yes. So this setup here is actually pretty good because I got the crane on the truck. So I should be able to come over here to lift up the fuel barrels and then take the road over. But let's get into the Marshall. And I'll mark that and just mark that. Although looking at that bridge, I'm not sure I'd want to drive anything too heavy over it. But it'll be okay. I do like this Marshall, but the Marshall is... It's got a little weight. The center of gravity is a little bit on the high side. So I'm just kind of curious, what can I get here for cargo and stuff? Well, we can get concrete blocks, service spare parts, metal rolls, concrete slab. All right, so that's pretty much everything I can get there. Just looking around here, enjoying the view. Yeah, I don't see this little island over here. That'd be a good place to put an upgrade. If you could actually drive across there, because you would think, oh, it's just a corner of the map, a little piece of island, not much over there. It's probably an area where they actually hit an upgrade. And if you are interested in upgrades and where to find things, I do have, there should be a link in the description below. Yeah, there's a website out there that people of SnowRunner have been putting together for quite a while. It shows you location of upgrades and things like that. The only time I really go look at it is when I'm looking for a particular upgrade. And it's like, where do I find that? Because I really need it. But most of the time I just drive around, and when we come across one, that's when we do it. Oh boy, do you really want to drive through this with your other truck as well? Probably not. Probably come up this way with the truck and take this road here. I was going to say drive on the tracks, but I might get boxed in. Carefully going over everything. Again, I don't remember if I got the autonomous winch on here or not. I have no idea. So, some more cargo here. Oh, rail section. Well, it looks like I might be doing a job for doing railroad tracks. And anything else here? Well, here's a... Oh, is this what I don't think this will attach to this. So this was mentioned when we first got here. I should get the radar trailer. And look at that, we got one. But I don't think this is going to attach to this. If I remember, I did the same thing. Was it in the Russian Peninsula I was trying to do that? No, I can't attach a trailer to this. Well, alright. Let's turn off that engine. Now let's jump over to back to the Tega. Don't know if I got enough fuel to do what I need to do, but we're not really that far from the garage. If I need to recall the truck and go back, then that's what I'll have to do. Not a big fan of this semi-trailer. But we got the setup to go grab the fuel, so we'll just roll with it. There's the railroad tracks. What side of the tracks is that on? And that road brings me back down. I think I'll take the road where we just took, so I kind of know what to expect. And does it constantly rain on this map? Feels like every time I notice it, it's just raining. Hello, Dustin. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Appreciate you dropping on in. Yeah, lights help out a little bit. Was that a trailer I could use? It didn't say discovered trailer when I went by it. Well, hopefully my wide trailer will fit through here. Okay, that went easier than I thought. I'm not that educated on the stuff in SnowRunner. This trailer was, I don't want to say given to us, but it was for another quest and for building a bridge, and we got to keep the trailer. It's the trying to see. I think it's a, is it the 3-axle? Can't see. Can I see better now? No, it's the 2. I think it's a 2-axle. I'm just not a big fan of this semi-trailer because of how wide it is. But my first day on the map, so I'm just kind of rolling with it. think I might get stuck in here. Keeps attaching to the same branch. Alright. I'm just trying to quick winch to anything. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to run out of fuel before I can get most of this done. Oh, wow, it's been a moment since I used the crane here. And nope. Raise up a little further. There we go. Hopefully that's enough on there to pack the cargo. Good. Restore crane. There we go. Hello, Lessons. Welcome. What's going on? I'm trying to get myself in trouble in SnowRunner like I always do. There, get to morning so we can see where we're going. I guess... Well, I'll winch to that. You know what? Probably be better if I did... Whoops. The trailer to... Ooh, I thought there was something here I could winch to. I don't like where that's going to attach too much. Well, I guess that's one of my options. We are at the Dawn in the Russian Federation. My first day on the map. And all my vehicles are in the other part of the Russian Federation on a different map. So I'm trying to get by with what I kind of have here currently. And I'm going to need to bring fuel to this at some point. I have no idea what I just attached to. Didn't think that was going to hold up, and it didn't. Alright, I think I can grab both from right here. And we'll just drop this one. Stay on the... There we go. Stayed on. Oh, that will reach that? What I may have to do is let me unpack, pack, and then we'll drop this down to the same spot ish. Unpack, pack. Oh, lovely. Now the question is, I need to get out of here. Try to get as far as we can. Can I get over these railroad tracks here? So oddly enough, I'm going to be running out of fuel while I was trying to get the fuel station up and going. Oh, I got nothing. You got nothing there, buddy, to attach to. Oh, I can't reach that tree now? What? I feel robbed. Oh, I wasn't on the tree. I thought it was on. No. Back of the trailer. Why is the wench acting really funny today? Just trying to get out of this bog I'm in. And yeah, we'll attach to that. Let's just get up on some solid ground. What am I stuck on now? No, can we attach to that tree instead? Trailer's gonna... Okay, I was more worried about the trailer hitting the pole, and I ended up hitting a tree. That tree came out of nowhere. Really haven't been on this side of the map yet. I don't know where that road even goes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been on that side of the map. That's the river. Don't want to go through that. Now I remember where I am. Gonna run this fuel tank dry, and I'm okay with it. Because we're not far from the garage, I'll just bring something over to fuel this up. She's gonna start shimmying and shaking because her blood sugar level is low. Alright, let me just go ahead and we'll just turn that off. So what do I got back here at the garage again? I got the Pacific. Oh, wait, I did leave... Oh, I left you. Oh, that's right, I don't have a trailer. I don't have a trailer store. Yet. I don't know where the trailer store is. But we'll find... If it's even on this map, we'll find it at some point. Can I... recover. Fuel tank. There we go. That ought to work. Where am I headed? Well, the truck that just ran out of fuel, that needs to get... I'm carrying fuel and I ran out of fuel. Ironic. But that fuel needs to go to... Well, we're basically building a fuel station. Yeah, for those that are kind of new to my channel or just watching me play SnowRunner for the first time, I've been playing since the game came out, but I don't play it that often to know every little in and out. I just basically look at jobs, take a vehicle that I feel like will do the job, and go with it. I don't always just grab the most, well, this is the best truck for this is the best truck for that. I'm like, well, this truck can get the job done, so I'll do it. Which sometimes it makes it more difficult, but that sometimes is the fun part. Well, fun part. Yeah, with SnowRunner fun part, that's kind of... You're gonna tip over here, aren't you? I was not expecting to struggle with this too much getting up here, but welcome to SnowRunner. Of course, I mean, I do got a lot of weight on the back now. Let's hitch up my rear end to something. Ah, heck with those gears. Just delivering fuel. Send it. Luckily, it's a small map, so anything bad happens, I'm not too far from the garage. Can you attach to the... No, attach... I would like you to attach to that, please. So here, ironic. I ran out of fuel with fuel in the back. Yes. Refuel. Target. Oh, source. That's why I was like, why? I always forget that. That was on source. Fuel tank. Make sure I'm on the right one. Yeah, fuel tank. Alright, change trucks. Although I'm probably going to be leaking fuel because I got... my fuel tank's got some damage on it. No, as for SnowRunner, I actually have 0 mods whatsoever. I play everything vanilla. Amandra? That's where all my vehicles are at. I don't know how much of the map I got done, but I want to say I'm like more than 2/3 of the way done on that region. And all right, how about we actually attach you to that, I guess. Yeah, that map, that region there, that one was snow and ice. That one is, as you said, fun. Quick winch never, 90% of the time does not attach to what I want it to. Ooh, I can attach to that way out there? Attach you to that tree. The poor trees. Alright, gotta turn this wide. You're not driving ATS, but... Alright, so the rest of the road is going to be considered almost smooth sailing for what we've done so far. Well, at least when it goes for the 2-year-old sapling instead of the 50-year-old oak tree, the sapling snaps in a quick second. So you just keep hitting quick winch, until it attaches to something solid. Yeah, still haven't found, not like we've been out looking for it yet. I've only been on the map for a couple of hours. But got to find the gateway to the next the next map in the region. No, low gear is fine. Truck's going to struggle on the hill in front of me anyways if I put it into high gear or automatic. High gear will probably stall. And automatic will probably shift like 13 million times. That trailer is going to cause me troubles around this corner, isn't it? Ooh, don't get, don't want the truck to high center on that. Why does my thing keep grabbing that weirdly? There we go. Yeah, I'd prefer definitely a different semi-trailer, but we got this one for doing the other jobs. We're just rolling with it. Ooh, stage complete. Oh, man, now I gotta grab some service parts? Where did I see service parts? Oh, the port. At the pier. I think that might be another job for... No, the Pacific 16. I can't really do it with that. No, it's the Navistar. Where the heck? I have no idea where my other truck... the Royal BM. I haven't used that in a long time. I wonder where the heck that truck is. Let me get this truck out of the way, though. Let's park this right here. Where the heck is... I wish you could see where your trucks are. I have no idea where my Royal BM is. I mean, that is a little top-heavy of a truck as well. Where the heck was I before? I was in Maine. I don't have it in Maine, do I? I got some vehicles still in Maine. Forester. Wait, where was I here? Maine. What's here? It's got to be here somewhere. What are you doing out there? What truck is this one? How are you doing out here? I don't know what you're doing here, but let's go ahead and just recover you. We'll retain it and see what I can set up this one for. Retain. Global map. Done. Yes. Garage, yes. Storage. Deploy. Customize. I have no idea what this truck has. Okay, so it's got... I Don't have the best engine, but that's fine. Off-road suspension. We got the raised. What have I got on there for tires? We'll go with those. High-powered medium? Don't think I need high power. Extended medium should be good. I got a couple of those. Let me sell those. Diff lock is engageable spare wheel. Who cares about a spare wheel? Yes, that's a good one to have. Frame add-ons. I do want to take the crane off. Or I should leave the crane on there in case I tip over. Install that. Which one's the... Uninstall. There we go. That way I'll be able to attach a trailer to it. 330 fuel capacity, so that's good. And do I want to roll in that paint job or do I want to mix it up? Let's mix it up. We'll apply a different color to it. Whoops. And leave garage. Two service spare parts, so they should both fit into this. Make it pink. Not today. I'm not in a pink mood. I've done it before. Not in SnowRunner. Done in Farm Sim. Again, I'm not, like I said, my first day on the maps. I'm just trying to see. Should go out here. Stay on the left, I suppose, of that ridge. Through the mud and the muck. Oh, that's right. This is not always all-wheel drive and diff lock aren't always on. Yeah, you said go around that way? I don't think you want to do that. That's just asking for trouble. Take the long way around. Kind of forgot I need to go down through this dip here. Probably should have... Nah. If I tried to go along that rock cliff I originally thought, I would have rolled over by now. Looking up the railroad tracks to see if there was an upgrade maybe hidden up there, but didn't see one. Alright. Let's put it in low plus to get through all this wonderful stuff. Ah, isn't that nice? Someone put a bridge here. Yeah, we don't need diff lock right now. Kind of wish I knew I needed the service parts beforehand, because I could have fit these on the trailer when I went through here to go get the fuel. Service spare parts. Make sure I'm grabbing the right stuff. Let's actually go ahead and we'll fast forward to morning. Maybe the weight in the back will help me get on through a little bit easier. Getting some weight on those rear wheels. Or it's just going to sink me in further. Twenty times I want to attach to that tree. Whoa, that was don't want the camera collided with air, but that was freaky. I think after we get this done, I may jump back into the Marshall. And I think we may try to find the gateway to the other map. Or at least explore this map a little bit more. Well, I know if I hug this side over here, I can get through. Easy over the tracks. Haven't even looked to see what the jobs are for the companies on this region yet. But probably be better if I get most of the bridges built and actually know the map a little bit better before I start doing stuff like that. Alright, let's take this corner a little bit wider. Just don't want to be rolling over right here. Alright. Fuel problem has been solved? I guess. But 690 experience and 5,000 cash, which is not that bad. I guess while I'm here... we'll fuel up. And we'll pull forward and let's park this aside. Alright, where did I leave my Marshall? Because I have no idea. Oh, that's right, over here, didn't I? Oh, this might be the... Oh, I might actually have to build the gateway. Yeah, let me go ahead and just mark that. And we'll jump into the Marshall. Low on fuel, but I got fuel in reserve. Hopefully it makes the Marshall not center of gravity lower, because I'm taking fuel off the top and put it into the fuel cell lower. Not sure if that's really working or not, but one can hope. Bouncy, bouncy. I'm actually thinking about possibly getting on the tracks, but why do I feel like there might be... What am I looking at over there? Don't think I'm really seeing anything. Thought I was seeing something over there, but now not so much. But I'm going to go investigate. I do see tire tracks coming over here. I was kind of hoping maybe we find an upgrade or something. Alright, so there... I mean, that looks like the gateway, but I think it's something we're going to have to build. Or repair. Or maybe not. Well, it looked like on the map it was something I was going to have to repair. Can we just travel? I mean, we're here. Let's go travel. Nature Reserve, it says. Sounds like a pack of coyotes. Well, there's a watchtower there. Seeing the bales of straw, possibly reminds me of Central Asia. Is there just one watchtower in this map too, or was this one going to be like? Can't tell. Looks like just the one watchtower here is well, so alright. There is a road. Let me mark that. You're going to go in that water? Sure, why not? Who knows what lies beneath? Oh, there's something here. Welcome to our parts, friend. It's peaceful here, isn't it? You're here for work? Well, still, do have a look around our few main attractions, okay? When you have a moment, and do let me know if everything is fine. So, it looks like a scouting mission. Oop, there's a trailer right over there, but yeah, we're just going to go over and get the watchtower to begin with. I can see the watchtower. Yeah, just gotta be careful with the Marshall. For those of you know, would know that the Marshall center of gravity is not the greatest, and it does tend to get a little bouncy now and then, especially when you go over a boulder. Just looking at that island. Ooh, wait a minute. What's? Oh, that's a tractor in the river. At first I couldn't figure out what it was, but now I know what it is. It's one of those old tractors in a river. Alright, I guess stay on the road for now. And when I say road in SnowRunner, that's a term I use loosely. I'm going to say this is not the autonomous wench because I don't think that autonomous wench would go that far. Marshals like to flip. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I've flipped this a few times, but it's been a moment since I've been in it. I just remembered this was my scout vehicle until I found the Tuz. Yes, I do need to be somewhat careful because I don't think this is the autonomous winch I have on here. That cable was reaching kind of far. Let's just get to the watchtower so we can open up a good amount of this map. You really want to climb this? Yes I do. As long as I take it slow, we're fine. Interesting. Alright, let's have a view of what we got to see. Didn't show us too much. The quick and the wet. Alright. Cunning Forester. This might be one of the things I got to scout from the job I just took about a minute and a half ago. Where is that job? So that was probably one of them. Another one over here. Another one over there. So we got ourselves a logging site. Does it tell you? I think it tells you on the global map, right? What's on the map. There's no garage. that has a garage. No garage here. So there's no trailer store on either map? I can't remember if it tells you if there's a trailer store on a map or not. I thought it did. Well, I guess we will scout a little bit more of this map. We'll come on down through here and just try to get to wherever that is. And that way we can see more of the map. And kind of get that done as well. Oh, you have to discover it for the show on the map? I thought it told us before if there was one on the map or not. But like I said, I played enough SnowRunner to know a decent amount of it, but I don't play enough to remember exactly how everything is done either. High gear. Just looking through the woods, looking for an old rusty car. Well, there's a tanker over here. I mean, I got enough fuel in the Marshall. But let's sneak over here. Yeah, I got a decent amount of fuel still on the roof rack. We'll just refuel what we have, though. Do I want to... Wait, the roof rack is 80 out of 80. Oh, I bet you I took fuel from... I think I took... When I refueled the Marshall on the other map, I thought it was taken from the roof rack. I'm thinking I took the fuel from the radar trailer. I was trying to figure out why the roof rack still had full fuel. I'm like, wait a minute. I refueled this on the other map. Took it from the radar trailer because that requires fuel to run that. No, I don't have nothing to... Okay. We're fine. We're good. Down there, you say? Let's follow this little bit of a ravine where the water runs down. Now we can do this. Well, the road continues up here. This looks like a city. Well, I say a city, like a village. We do got... I mean, that's a tanker of some sort there. Is there a place to cross here? Not really seeing one to begin with. I don't know how deep that water is, and this marshal does not like going through the water too much. Alright, we'll venture out here a little further. Looking at all the tankers I see out here. Trying to figure out what's going on. What happened out here? I just... thought I just saw something. I think it's those culverts that the river comes through on. Well, I'm not sure I want to cross where the tracks are. So we'll just venture on what this road is and get to that village. Seems like the harder I try to find an upgrade somewhere. Don't think I'll find one in my eyes. And the harder I look, that's just going to cause me some trouble. Okay, so here's a car, but there's no upgrade here, it looks like. That's not a usable trailer. That should be a usable trailer. That is not a usable trailer? Guess not. Trying to see if the map is giving me anything away. I would just take this going on through here. Let's go ahead and advance till morning again. Ooh, hello. Who are you down here? Did I have to pick like the muddiest spot to get through or what? So that'll be something I'll be recovering in the future. I don't know. I don't have the job accepted, and I don't know where it needs to go. Not a clue. I don't think I've unlocked that job. That's doing all that, which we don't want to do. Excursion. Yeah, so the other ones I found are contest, and the other one's just visiting areas. So I haven't found the job for this one yet. But yeah, hauling that out of here with a marshal is not something I want to be doing. That's not what the marshal's made for. But of course, I'll probably need one of those repair, refuel things and deliver here. And then it's 50-50 if you get to keep it or not. You'd think I would have run across at least an upgrade somewhere on these two maps by now. I mean, I could have driven right past one, not seen it. Well, we got ourselves a fuel tanker here. Didn't say tanker, or didn't say trailer discovered. But I can refuel. It's not a full one either. Do I want to go back here and cross down here? Or cross here? I don't think that's a crossing I want to take. But I may go investigate. Yeah, I may have been able to cross there. It looks like a low crossing in the river. That tanker might be for a mission, but haven't found too many on this map as of yet. We just got the one. It could be one of the jobs for one of the companies, which I haven't even looked at to see what entails on this particular region. I mean, this bridge looks fine. Again, this is just my first day on this map. In this region, actually. So just trying to open up the map, and that way we can kind of see what it entails before I start bringing trucks and trailers through here for bigger missions and find out, oh, I probably should have built a bridge first, or yeah, the map shows a road here, but it's blocked off by rocks or whatever. Oh, there's another trailer. That looks like a maintenance trailer. But I just feel like there's got to be an upgrade around here somewhere. And just not finding it. How deep is this water? I don't know why I'm driving out to it, because I'm not going to do anything with the Marshal with it. Can I not attach to that big tree? And now I'm just off-roading. Let me have a look at the map again. Ooh, what's this up here? Kinda forgot. That's the wrong button for this map. That rotates it. Well, there's another rusty old car, but I do not see an outline for an upgrade around it. No, that's just a bush in the river. That was the top to a car. So, a sawmill. So I'm just assuming wood planks and beams and such. Or I probably gotta bring logs here to make stuff. Okay, so wooden planks. I think it's got one set of wooden planks into it. Oh no, that's just a recipe. That's just a recipe for making planks. Anything else around here? Not really seeing anything. Are we at the north end? I think that's the... Yeah, there's that part of the map. So, yeah, somewhere here. And we'll scooch on down to at least there. And we'll try to unlock this section. So we'll at least have a rough idea of what we got in this map. Yeah, the Marshall is a good scout vehicle because it doesn't really use that much fuel. The roof rack can hold like 2 extra fuel refills into it. Alright, so this is probably a trailer I'll have to rescue in the future. So I get XP for finding that trailer, but I didn't get XP for finding the other trailers. I mean, it's kind of hard not to see that trailer. So this map does not seem like it's too hard to get around as of yet. No, I want to okay. I wanted to attach to the tree that was in the middle of the road here. I mean, eventually I think I'll get up to that road. That just brings me to the edge of the map. But right now I'm just trying to scout the main roads. Kind of a shame with these tractors that we see that we can't really do anything with those. Now, one thing, my wrist is going to feel it later. Driving around this Marshall, my steering wheel just keeps bouncing around left, right from all the ways the Marshall's bouncing around. Washed off bridge. I'm guessing you're going to want planks. This bridge is a real pain. Every summer we rebuild it, and the next spring the floods wash it away. Well, maybe you should build it differently. If I were to start tracking planks and logs, so I'm guessing planks there, and I think the sawmill, oh no, I get logs here. Okay. So if there's no garage on this map, and I don't even see a fuel station as of yet, probably going to need some fuel tankers over here. I mean, I do got this whole region I have not looked at yet. But I mean, if the fuel tankers are up here or fuel stations up here, it's not really where we want them. Alright, let's just scooch back on over to here. I mean, how deep is this water? Which way is the water flowing? Left to right? Oh, that is... I mean, that is pretty deep. I'm just looking on the island to see if I can see, see an upgrade or something. I can kind of see some shallow ground here. This soil is so soft. Yeah, but there are no winch points here now. Oh, it'd be nice if I had diff lock turned back on. Really? I can't climb up over that log? That's a negative, Ghost Rider. And I think I just buried my Marshall in the mud. Come on now. Do the wheel wiggle. I think the game doesn't want me to drive up on that. No, the Marshall needed a wash, so I figured I'd drive it on in. I was not expecting the game not to let me... Didn't look like it was going to be that bad to climb up here, but the game is saying no thanks. Oh, wait a minute. Question is, how deep is this here? But really, if this gets stuck or whatever, I don't really need it for anything else currently. Now I'm trying to... winch to that. Well, I was trying to get to the other tree, but that's fine. Alright, I think we did enough scouting. Alright, so we washed the undercarriage of the Marshall in the river. And we're basically almost back out to where we started when we got in the map. Oh, down to 2 liters of fuel. And we got to our checkpoint. Not that it matters. I do got fuel in the roof rack. Let's go ahead and park that here. And we'll turn that off. But I am kind of curious because I haven't looked at any of these yet. Concrete blocks, cement. Trailer store access. Let's just accept that. And we'll go to the other map. So it needs to be delivered up to here. So that makes sense. I haven't been up there yet. But it needs concrete blocks. And 3 cement. I think I should get all that stuff right on down here with that the trailer, which I brought over to here. Trying to think if I need to repair this at all before I go do that. I mean, yeah, top off with fuel, then just come on down here. Grab this. Maybe just go grab that. Come back and fuel up. Now, I always say in SnowRunner, if you're there, why not fuel up? Because you never know. Yeah, trailer storage is going to be key. I'm going to need some fuel tankers on that other map. One for sure, but maybe two. I'm not sure if I'm losing fuel out of that tank. Although the fuel container has taken some damage. But I think overall it's doing alright. So it looks like I'm going to be going to the port quite a bit. Ouch. Trying to watch the rocks I need to go around and not watching where my truck's going. No, what else can we attach to other than that one that's right next to me, please? Thank you. And yeah, I think I get stuck going over the top of this. No, I want that birch string. Okay, never mind. We're through. Slowly I turn, step by step, inch by inch. Alright, so we need 2 concrete blocks. But I have to look at the job. Is it concrete slabs? Is showing me I need as well. Alright, so 2 concrete blocks. Concrete blocks. Concrete blocks. But I also need... 3 cements. I want to say cement slabs, or is it just plain cement? It just says plain cement. Not cement slabs. Maybe it is cement slabs? Is that the icon? Three of them. Well, if it's not exactly what it needs, whatever, I can just always delete them later on. Wait, what do you mean not enough space? Oh, they take up 2 spots. They take up 2 slots, not 1. Well, take 1 back anyways, because I still need 2 more. I can't take 3 in one go, so that works out fine. So, go back to where we came, basically. That's the easiest way. Maybe top off with fuel, and then go through here, and then take this road down through, right past the garage. And how do you want to turn around here? You're going to just jackknife yourself through here? Probably. Three concrete slabs, not cement. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it says cement, but then the icon does show it as concrete slab. So I figured if it's not right, well, I can always just delete the cargo. So we're here, might as well just grab them. Because usually cement is something bringing to a factory to make the blocks or whatever. All this extra weight's not helping me out here. I think the trailer's halfway over the bridge. We're good. I'm not looking back. Oh. Camera collision with the bridge. Okay. $20 liters a minute I'm burning through on fuel. So we'll see once we get past the garage. That'll be a part of the map I haven't been on yet. Let's go ahead and advance time to morning while I'm going to be wenching on up. Oh, it wasn't on that solid tree? All right. I think we're through that mud hole. At least for this trip. Glad there's no active trains going through on SnowRunner. Imagine having to stop for a train going through. Alright, taking this corner is going to be a little tricky. But we got down here, so we should be able to get back out. No, why not the pole? The telephone pole. Thank you. Alright, let's do a drive-by. I'm actually surprised I didn't use as much fuel as I thought I would have. But I'm glad I did top off on the way down. Okay, careful on the corner. Nope, nope. I figured that was going to happen. All the weight was just pushing me forward. And I blew out a tire. But we're going to be going past the garage. So I can just drop off the trailer and swing this in and get it repaired anyways. I'm guessing the right front tire is the one that probably blew out. Can you... No, snap to the tree stump. Wait, no. Thank you. What am I actually... I mean, it doesn't look good, I'll admit that, but what am I actually not... What's actually holding me up here? Is there something I can tie that to? Yeah, that didn't last long. Heard that before. Can we tie that to that? Just trying to swing the back end of the trailer around is what I want to do. I'm guessing the trailer might be hitting the pole, even though visually it's not. Must be a collision there, I would think. How about if I try detaching? Nope, not that. But now we will winch there. Just trying to get a trailer in a different position. I have moved it forward. Now, sometimes if you do this and I get close enough, then the trailer may pop forward. Trailer is too far away. Is it? Well, okay. Come on, trailer, you're wiggling. Not think I'm making any progress with this. Probably get the same message. Yeah, the kingpin's actually on. Yeah, I can see where it's too far away. I don't know if I can get. This is going to be interesting. But that's what we're all here for, to be entertained. This could be interesting. No, I'm not going to be able to get the truck. That attached there. Okay. No, the stump. Thank you. No, let's do this. All right. Detached trailer. Did not release the winch. That's why you keep going that way. So that's fine. Oh, I'm gonna make this work one way or another. It's gonna work. Maybe. Really? You're still not going to even move an inch? Well, let's try this again. Hello, Farmer to Boat. Welcome. Welcome to the show, basically. Not sure, but I think it might be up the creek without a paddle, as they say. I didn't think this would be a problem because we came down through here with this setup, but getting around the corner going this way, not so much. I mean, I can kind of see what the problem is there, but I'm hoping it'll glitch. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. It did move forward. Hang on. Ah, the stubbornness in me won out. In the words of Tom Hanks in the movie Apollo 13, let's hope we don't have to do that again. Guess what? I need 2 more cement slabs or concrete slabs to go to the trailer store. And what am I hung up now? The trailer size centered, I'm guessing? I mean, the next stop is the garage. I got a blown out tire. Suspension is half gone. Fuel tank is at like 70%. Yeah, it's the right front tire that looks like it's blown out. Alright. Drop this off here. Let Frank, the mechanic, fix our truck. And Frank is quick. Alright, now off into the unknown. Not that far back, doofus. Alright, well, just down to here. And then I'm just going to mark where the this has got to go. And I don't know, there might be a bridge that's out there. Who the heck knows? Because I sure as heck don't know anything about this side of the map. Got ourselves a bus stop. Yeah, it's just a little banged up here and there. Not liking the angle of this road too much. And the part that bothers me is I don't have nothing to winch to if it starts to go. Meaning rolling over. Okay, that wasn't that bad, I guess. It looks like another port, honestly. Why couldn't they just deliver the stuff from one port to this port? Alright, concrete blocks. So it is saying cement. It does want cement, and looks like I'm not getting cement on this map. I need to get cement from this map. Okay. So to get the trailer store up, I need to go over there and get 3 cement. So, I mean, this road is not bad. I think a truck, I can get through there with that. And, I mean, this road looks okay-ish. But really, the best way to probably go would be back by the garage, down through here, and just take the main road. I think that's the best way to go. I wonder if anything else needs a concrete slab. I guess I can just remove cargo. Not a big deal. Anything else around here that I need to know about? Not seeing any trailers or anything like that we need to find. Well, let's at least get back to the garage area first. Especially because you already damaged your truck quite a bit. And you've only gone not even a half a mile, I don't think. And there goes another tire. Oh, man. Got a good view of the river here. I'm just trying to look for it, maybe possibly any upgrades. Wonder what that is right there. Might be just a bush. Alright, get this back to the garage. I wouldn't mind swapping out the trailer, but I need a trailer store first. Well, I can find the upgrades formidable, thanks. I do have a link in the description below that brings you to a web page that shows you where all the upgrades are in every map. I have more fun just finding them on chance. But if it ever gets to a point of like the Ford 750 that I have on the Russian Peninsula, no upgrades in that truck at all were terrible. That's when I went to the webpage to like, give me some of the upgrades to make this thing somewhat usable. If I really need them, then I'll start looking for some upgrades. Boy, Frank is one heck of a mechanic. Alright, we'll get this all set up. Alright, let's go ahead and attach trailer. And we'll turn off the truck just for a moment. Let me go ahead and see. So we know this unlocks the trailer store. Infrastructure restored. Warehouse access. But that job is locked. I'm just trying to see what else it unlocks. Truck repair service. That looks like it's on the other map. Trying to see if there's anything that would give me like a garage on the other map. Winter is coming. Factory operational. Railway bridge construction. Yeah, so it doesn't look like there's anything for building a garage on the other map. But this will unlock the trailer store, the job that we're currently doing. But I do need cement, not cement blocks. And my driver was taking a nap there. And you know what? A nap doesn't sound like too bad of an idea. So our first day here on the Don, or the Russian Federation area. Not the Russian Peninsula, but the Russian Federation area. We've unlocked most of the map, drove around. We got a few bridges built. Got myself in trouble a few times, like I always do. And we also found out on the other map, which we just went around with a Marshal. Just took the Marshal driving around, and we unlocked most of the map there as well. But that's where I need to go to grab the cement bags. And we'll do that next time. Get the cement bags next time and get that trailer store open. Because I do need to bring over a couple of fuel carriers. There might be fuel carriers here on the map. This is a scout fuel carrier, which is good. But logging to the unloading zone for here. So probably a fuel trailer. I don't know. One of these areas. We'll figure it out. And then, of course, we do got to build up that bridge. Which needs long logs and planks. Wooden planks. I don't think I can get wooden planks unless I built up the warehouse on the other map. I could probably bring planks over that way. But yeah, I just need to stay focused on the current job, which we'll do next week. Which is, wait, where was I? Don's right hand. So trailer store access, that's what we need. Just need 3 more cement bags that we got to get from here. And I'm going to let my driver have a rest. But anyways, I'm going to jump out of here. Not too bad. I think streaming SnowRunner, I think we should do that once a week instead of having an episode once a week, because I can get a lot more done. Because I'm still only in the year 2. I only got the first 2 years season passes, and I still got tons of work to do on some maps. And like I said, I forgot. I think year 5 at this point is where we're at currently. But also, in a couple of weeks, we do have Roadcraft coming out, which is made by the same people. And we'll be looking at that. I did look at the demo. The demo, I was 50-50 on the demo. I think most of it was because I didn't have time to set my steering wheel, if it was even compatible with the demo. And I was using a Xbox controller, which I use very rarely. So most of it was fiddling around with the controller and all that. So, but Roadcraft comes out on the 20th of May, I do believe. So, you know, pretty much kind of like here, but a little bit different type of jobs we're looking at. But yeah, we'll be streaming SnowRunner again next week. Maybe on Tuesday again. Probably. We'll see, Monday or Tuesday. See how it goes. But anyways, yeah, if you're looking for an episode of Farming Simulator, or streaming Farming Simulator, I did release an episode of Penye this morning, so you can go check that out. Tomorrow, I think we'll be back on Dark Forest, the final chapter in Farming Simulator. Get kind of prepped for precision farming on Thursday. So I think that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. But anyways, I'm going to jump out of here. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the stream. Appreciate you being here like always. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow for Dark Forest. But until then, have a good one.